This building was built in 1902. It was a feed store and a lumber yard. It had been abandoned for the last 6 years. And every time I drove by, I saw it, and it just broke my heart. My son caught me over here snooping one day. He's like, "Mom, please tell me you're not gonna buy that. This town is dead. You need to sell your stuff and get out of here." And once I brought him over here and showed him my vision, it opened his eyes, and he saw that this town is only dead if we let it die.
It was dead it was a ghost town, really, for 20 years or more.
There was nothing here, and these businesses were all boarded up. The only thing we had was the corporate business, the convenience store on the highway. That's all we really had, and a liquor store.
One of the things the trust looks at is the community dying? Like, is it past that tipping point? And my argument for Saguache, Antonito, and San Luis is no.
Yeah.
They care about the community.
Yes, and they want it to come back, but they don't know how to get started.
I know this town from before when I was a child, and I remember some really good times down at the community park here downtown. I remember having so much fun, and it's kind of gone away, and something needs to change for us to get back together.
Fort Morgan, there's been some changes. There's been a lot of cultural changes since I was little.
Entonces, moverme de Durango, México, a Fort Morgan fue un cambio espantoso. Y el más espantoso fue de que no hablaba el idioma, no había gente que lo ayudara a uno, no había suficientes comercios que hablaran en español, no había suficiente ayuda en la escuela. Entonces, yo siempre pensé que hubiera alguien que nos ayudara, que hubiera alguien que nos orientara, que no pasara a nuestros hijos por la situación que están pasando.
It's definitely a rural community, and that's what we like. We're country folk. It's noon. Well, that was the noon whistle, and it goes off every noon here in the town of Olathe, and it used to be a signal for as far as people could hear that it was time to break for lunch, and it still happens.
When I first started working with the resident team, I was just learning about what was going on, and then to find out that we have a voice and a say in what goes on and what changes take place, it's an amazing opportunity.
We brought the whole community together, and they chose their 25 members who would represent them as a resident team. Today, they'll get to some solutions for those issues, and they can pull from some of the same dreams that people in the community had.
The issue is lack of adequate housing. The vision is for safe, affordable, quality housing for everyone.
Estamos soñando en grande. Esperamos ver nuevas casas, nuevos negocios, nuevas carreteras, nueva escuela. Son muchos sueños que tenemos y esperamos trabajando como comunidad poderlos llegar a cumplir.
We can bring businesses back in, we can improve our community, improve our schools, improve our fire department. The sky's the limit. We can improve our town.
So in some of our meetings at any given time, we have at least 3 languages going on at the same time. In Fort Morgan, it's English, Spanish, and Somali.
Saying for us as in this community is good because we are different. But when it comes to Somali, to be no one else, even though we don't share the same culture, we are different in our own ways. But our difference makes us strong and make us be like, wow.
It's been really interesting seeing those different groups come together and try to navigate some of those barriers.
One thing that I love about the resident team is that there are so many different people from different walks, different cultures, and they're all coming together for one reason to help improve Fort Morgan, whether they've been here, like my dad, over 70 years, me over 30 years, or they've been here for a year. We're all coming together to create something positive for our community.
Bueno, se ha trabajado en buscar realmente lo que hace falta en la comunidad. Se han ido haciendo lo que la comunidad necesita, pero también estamos viendo que todos están entrelazados. Y lo más importante es que pensemos no en lo que a mí me hace falta, pensemos en lo que le hace falta a la comunidad.
Once we do start getting things developing here, I think it's going to draw in more people from the community to say, hey, this is for real, you know, and they'll jump on board.
We decided to call ourselves the MOB. Stands for Making Olathe Better.
We have a common goal, and when you have a common goal, you can work through anything.
We have a lot of projects lined out. They're going to be things that people in the community that have no idea what we're doing, they're going to be able to say, hey, that's pretty cool. They started that. And what we want it to become is we. We started this.
Well, I remember one person said this is the first time that the Hispanic community in Olathe has had a voice. And other people have said, really, it's kind of the first time any of us have had a voice that's an organized collective voice.
Mi nombre es Celso Roque y mi trabajo es para vivir, es en el campo. Estoy viviendo en Olathe por unos 16 años.
Me gusta ser parte de la comunidad y saber lo que está pasando en la comunidad y juntos, si nos unimos, entre más personas nos unamos, más próspero va a ser Olathe y vamos a poder hacer muchas cosas, todas las cosas que nosotros queramos hacer las vamos a lograr si estamos unidos.
Yo creo que todos deseamos un mejor lugar para vivir, una mejor comunidad. Y si tú quieres ser parte de una mejor comunidad, ¿por qué no hacemos algo al respecto? ¿Por qué no te envuelves en las actividades? Nos das tu punto de vista y nos gustaría que tú fueras parte del desarrollo de la comunidad.
Michael!
Good morning, how are you?
It just gave people hope to say, wow, our little community is going to come back and it deserves to come back and we're going to gather together as a community and make it happen.
So little by little more stuff happened and we sort of feel now like as the downtown business community, every new thing that opens helps everybody else because there's just more activity and things going on.
We don't have a Walmart and we don't have a Dollar Tree, but we also don't have a stoplight.
That's, yeah.
That's true.
Anyway, yeah.
There's not one stoplight in town.
Paso a paso y esperemos que vivir Manzanola un pueblo de prosperidad para la gente y para nuestros hijos que son los que vienen adelante de nosotros.
If you look close, we see that people that are happy like where they are. And if they aren't happy, they won't be there. And so consequently, we're hoping that these people that have moved here will enjoy this place and make it their home.
My goal for me, what do I have in it personally for me? When I do leave this, I look over our community and say, man, this is really a nice community, and I had a part to do with that. We left it in better shape for our kids, for the people ahead of us, and that's all anybody could hope for.
It's been really beautiful to see how people are really putting the community before themselves and to have folks really see this as something that's for real, that they can believe in, that they have ownership over, that is a true collaboration.
I'd just like to bring everybody back. We like to be a happy place for our kids to grow up.
We're having a big event coming up tomorrow, our pancake breakfast, and we're going to recruit people. We need people to join us, and we need their energy, their voice, their talents. We're hoping about 200 people will come. Yeah, I'll do a jig down Main Street if 200 people come.